So students, today we will start the next chapter, which is about weather and climate. We often heard about the term weather and climate both, but there is a basic difference also between these two terms. The meaning of the two terms means weather and climate are not similar. Okay, see, in your book, there is a weather report is given in Delhi in a particular period of time. And we often also seen the report of weather also in newspapers also or in televisions. See here, day 1, day 2, and it's go continue up to day 8. So the weather report of 8 days are given here in a tabular form. Mainly in a particular day, what's the maximum temperature, what's the minimum temperature, how is the humidity, the speed of wind, rainfall amount, these are given. And you have also seen that day by day the conditions of the weather become changed. See, suppose in the second day the maximum temperature is 39 degrees Celsius, whereas in the last day it is only 33.2 degrees Celsius. Not only the maximum and minimum temperature, also the humidity is changed, wind speed changed, rainfall also become changed. Whereas in the third day, rainfall 0 millimeter, whereas the 8th day, the rainfall amount is about 52.07 millimeter. So, when we use the term weather, it refers to day-to-day condition of the atmosphere, such as temperature, humidity, rainfall, these are. So weather means day-to-day report of the atmospheric condition, not the average report. If we give the average there, if we ask that how the atmospheric condition of Kashmir region, and we all give the answer that there is too cold, but it is not the weather report, it is actually the climatic condition. When we give the report of atmosphere mainly in day-to-day basis, this is called weather. But when we give any report related to atmosphere of the average of the year, how the temperature will be there, how the temperature is there, how much rainfall is there, how is the maximum and minimum temperature is there, in an average, depending on the average year, then we use the term climate. So the basic difference between the weather and climate is that weather means day-to-day condition of the atmosphere, whereas average weather condition in a present region or the average weather condition in a particular area over a long period of time, it's about according to 25 to 30 years how the weather condition is there. This is called the climate of this region. So this is the basic difference. So when we use the term climate, it refers to the weather condition of a particular region over a long period of time. But when we use the term weather, it means day-to-day condition. Weather of a particular place may change within a few hours in a day also. Means during the daytime the weather is not similar with the weather of a place. During the night time it may change. Okay, so it's a basic difference between weather and climate. Climate means average weather condition, whereas weather means day-to-day condition. The weather of a place is determined by its location. Obviously, suppose in case of hilly regions or the mountain regions, the atmosphere is too cold, whereas the area mainly in coastal areas or the area which are very close to the sea, there the weather is not similar as the hilly regions weather. Their air has too much water vapor. Okay, if we see and move away from the equator region to the pole, the North Pole and South Pole, the weather cools down. I will explain it through a diagram also. See, suppose this is a Earth. In between there is an imaginary line which is the equator. We all know that mainly sun remains overheaded in this region, and for this region, this portion, mainly the region equatorial region, means the region between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. In between this region always they receives the direct sun rays, and that's why in this region, how the atmosphere in this region, mainly in this region the Earth receives or absorbs more heat than the losses. Why? Because they receives the direct sun rays. That's why here the temperature is always very high. Even oceans in these regions are also very warm. So this region, mainly the equatorial region, due to the receives the direct sun rays, here the temperature is always very high because they absorb more heat than the losses. And that's why the region is also known as tropical region. Okay. Now, this is the North Pole and this is the South Pole, and this is the Arctic cycle and this is the Antarctic cycle. This region and this region mainly receives the slanted rays of the sun. Sun not directly enters in this region, means both of the region receive the slanted sun rays. So that's why both of this region become too cold, temperature is very low. Why? And most of the heat in this region is reflected by the white ices that are covered on the surfaces. For this region, polar regions are very cold, and the oceans in this region are also very cold. So in the equatorial region, means in this region, as they receive the direct sun rays, it becomes too hot, whereas in the North Pole region and the South Pole region, they receives slanted rays of the sun. That's why this region always remain very cold, and this region is known as polar region. Okay, this region is known as this region, and this region is known as polar region. This is the tropical region, this is the polar region. Remaining region is that portion, means the region between the Arctic cycle and Tropic of Cancer, and this region, Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic cycle region. In this region, they receives the moderate amount of sunlight, not directly, not too slanted, moderate amount. That's why here the temperature or the weather condition is also moderate. It means not too hot, neither too hot and not too cold. The region is not too, these regions are not too hot like the equatorial region, whereas not too cold also, such as polar region. So here the temperature is moderate, and this region is mainly known as temperate zone. Okay, these two regions are mainly known as temperate zone. So now Earth can be divided into three zones. Number one is the tropical. Tropical means this portion. Number two is the temperate zone, this portion and this portion, temperate. and this portion and this portion or these regions are mainly polar region. So Earth is divided into 3 zones according to their weather conditions, according to the temperature. Okay. Now there is a question, what makes the climatic condition on the Earth suitable for life? Actually, sunlight, temperature and rainfall are the main factors that control or regulate the weather condition or climatic condition of a place. We all know that in the solar system around the sun there are so many planets, but in the solar system Earth is ideally placed. That means it is not too close or not too far away from the sun. As a result, the temperature is not too high or not too cold, and it is ideal for the survival of any kind of life. That's why Earth is suitable place for the life. Okay. So today just you have to know the basic difference between the climate and weather. Second one, we have to know that what are the different zones in the Earth and how the climate in the regions which is close to the equator, which is close to the poles. Okay, and name the 3 zones. And third one is the why Earth is the best place for the survival of life. So just go through these pages and write the inside questions that I will give. Okay. Thank you. Then on the next class we will discuss the rest of the topic.